Hi, do you have any idea what our presentation is all about? Well, based on the title itself, you would know, but do you know the details of it? Therefore, before we proceed to our presentation, let me show you two clips for you to get the idea of what our presentation is all about. Enjoy.
Good news, I found a size 8 in Navy.
No, you are right. That package should have arrived by now. Let me track that for you.
Yeah, these pants are awesome if you have hips. Super slimming.
Okay, let me just review this with you. You have 6 bridesmaids. You ordered 6 of the silk chiffon Antoinette dresses in pink. The wedding is in 3 days, and the dresses just arrived all in charcoal gray, which we don't even sell, so that is a bit of a mystery. Okay, here's what we're gonna do about this. I'm gonna call the vendor and have this fixed today. I will personally see the dresses before they are FedExed, and I promise you they will be at your front door by 9 a.m. Friday, okay? You know what, let me give you my cell just in case. 718-555-0199. Oh, thank you so much for your patience. And I am gonna refund you back all your money. Yes. No. Okay, hey, you check this one off your list. Okay, this is done. And Rachel, have a great wedding.
Alright, now that I've watched the two clips, I hope that you have the idea of what our presentation is all about. Therefore, sit back, relax, don't lie on your bed, and I hope you gain as many insight as you can from our presentation. Therefore, I'll pass this floor to Iken. Bye.
And our meeting for now. See you guys soon. Have a nice day. Oh, hi. I'm so sorry I'm making you wait. My name is Farhana Binti Burhanuddin. Today our session is going to be about technology usage in professional development, right? So I will be explaining on the definition and also 5 key areas that are enhanced by the usage of technology. Hello, are you ready for the discussion? Okay, so first let's take a look at what is professional development or PD and what is technology in PD. PD is defined as training, certificates and education that a worker needs to succeed in their career. In a sense, PD supports the construction of the knowledge that exists within a person. And therefore, the infuse of technology in PD is to enhance the technology skills into the existing basic skills. So, how is PD enhanced through technology? What areas or skills of PD that are improved by technology? Well, technology helps individuals to face the challenges in their working setting. For example, using technology in the classroom enhance the quality of the lessons, either in a face-to-face class or an online setting. As we all know, there are a lot of software that could extend the learning opportunities beyond the classroom limit, such as using online materials from YouTube, using Mentimeter for discussion, or using Kahoot for quizzes. This also applies to those who are not in the education field. For example, if they are working in an office, they get to improve their database skills by using PowerPoint presentation and software that help them to sketch their project better. Next, what areas of PD that are improved with the help of technology? So there are 5 skills of PD that are improved by technology. The first one is content focus, and then we have active learning, sustained duration, collective participation, and coherence. I'll explain briefly on each of this area. So the first one is content focus. So content focus is focusing on the advantage of the material as a tool in class. For example, instead of listing down the benefit of football, the coach shows teachers how this website can be the catalyst between the student and their understanding of the topic in English class. This led the teachers to see how it is beneficial to be used in their class. And then we have active learning. So active learning is when the teacher brainstorms how to solve the challenges that he or she faces in a class by using technology. There are a lot of challenges that teachers will face in both physical and virtual classes. So they will list down the obstacles and then they figure out how technology can help them to get over this problem. And then we have sustained duration. What is sustained duration? So sustained duration is where the help for the teacher regarding the technology usage is available from online coach. The idea behind this is very simple. It is to provide extra coach or help for the teachers anytime they need it, especially outside of the office hour. Therefore, whenever the teachers need help from the coach, they can get it online anytime and anywhere. The fourth one is collective participation. So in PD, collective participation is where the teachers work together in sharing ideas with each other. So the teachers will gather their ideas on the tools that suit their students the best so that they can use it later in their classes. Collective participation is not only help them to find the suitable materials, but by sharing ideas, the teachers also get to gain knowledge more on the online resources. So this will help them to enhance their lessons quality. And then the last key point is coherence. So coherence is utilizing data analytics involved to understand the technology better and when it can be injected into the school system. So coherence is one of the important areas. This is because before the material can be infused in the lesson, it is important to know if it's suitable and beneficial for the students. Besides the key points mentioned, technology in PD also enhances the communication or social interaction skills. During online classes, technology becomes a catalyst for the users, which in this case, between teacher-student and student-student to interact with one another. And in physical class, technology is used as the engaging material. So the skills and knowledge gained of technology usage enables teachers to conquer the challenges of the classroom setting for both physical and online classes, and in the same time make the lesson more enjoyable and meaningful for the student. In my opinion, technology offers a lot of benefits to its users, especially as we are living in the 21st century where the use of technology is needed to make our life easier. Other than that, the era changes also increasing the challenges in the working field. Thus, by modifying and combining our knowledge on the basic skills and technology usage, enable us to keep our pace with the trend and overcome the obstacles. Other than that, technology also helps us to improve the quality of our work as it offers online resources, materials, softwares, and many more. As a teacher, technology enables us to find better material that improve our student knowledge and cater their attention with a lot of new methods to teach.
Hello, Mrs. Janice? Oh yes, I'm sorry. I'm currently outside right now. Can I WhatsApp you later and schedule for the meeting? Sure. It is so much easier to stay connected with people who is far from us thanks to technology. Now, technology has a lot of mediums that are created and it makes our lives so much easier, especially for professionals. Hi, my name is Zalifah Nabiha, and let me tell you more about the medium used for professional development. Nowadays, many online professional development programs continue to utilize technology to deliver instruction. In communities where digital gadgets are in common use, people change how they work, interact, and communicate. The arena for professional development has accordingly transformed and branched out into the internet. Take teachers as an example. Discussing school-related issues together with colleagues is of course not a new phenomenon, neither is the reading of subject-related magazines or books, nor taking courses for professional development. However, technology such as social media and social network sites give new opportunities for them. Courses previously given on a certain day in a certain place and time now can be taken online at their own pace and place. Planning for a lesson is so much easier now with technology. They can just browse the internet for online teaching tools, create lessons to suit the new generation of IT. Another example is professionals who are reading to acquire new knowledge can now imply reading books. But with technology, they can read everything online, such as from blogs, websites, and applications. Basically, professional development can take place in different ways, forums, and arenas. Several mediums are currently available that act more as a mechanism which experts can help to aid and support the users. So, what are the mediums used? First, we have digital gadgets. I'm sure everyone is familiar with the digital gadgets stated on the slides. Smartphones, tablets, laptops, and desktops help in improving the productivity of professionals. Digital gadgets could help in a lot of ways, such as facilitating communication, information dissemination, obtaining and seeking references. As teachers, they can continually improve and expound methods through which students can learn. Next, we have mediums. As stated in the slides, we have website 2.0, web applications, and video conferencing. So, what is website 2.0? It is a variety of websites and applications that allow anyone to create and share online information or material that they have created. For example, social media. I'm pretty sure everyone is so familiar with using social media such as WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Web 2.0 has the potential to create a more interactive and powerful environment for professionals. For example, teachers have easy access to communicate with students through WhatsApp or Telegram, even when they are so far from each other. Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter have become such beneficial platforms for professionals to share their insights and knowledge. Professionals such as entrepreneurs can create content, blast their products, and receive direct feedback all in one place. They don't need to go out, meet clients, and wait for days just to receive their feedback. Now, let's talk about web applications that are really popular. Of course, it is Google. By having access to Google, we can literally have everything in our palm. From apps such as slides, documents, sheets, and forms, professionals could create various works. For example, using slides, they could easily share their works with others and even edit the slides together. Google Apps enable users to have their work everywhere they go. If you have your email and password, the work that you are working on, the files that you want to share, everything is on the Google Drive. You can easily access through, and it is very convenient for professionals. And of course, we have video conferencing, with the most used as Google Meet, Zoom, and WebEx. Users have easy access to communicate via video conferencing. Professionals can have meetings, conference, or even share information through video conferencing. Users could see the other person's gestures, facial expressions, and voice through video conferencing, just like a face-to-face session. For teachers, they could have online classes. Students everywhere from around the world have access to the online classes. They don't need to commute and gather in one place just to have classes. Since I have explained about the mediums used in professional development, let's take a look at the advantages of having these mediums. First, easier to communicate as users can connect with each other and have conversations over these platforms. These tools are great for sharing ideas, pictures, videos, and files. Many of them also allow audio chatting. Second, it enables users to join various groups around very specific topics. Users can search for specific topics to find pertinent groups to join. This provides numerous opportunities for social interactions and collaboration among subject matter experts, professionals in different fields, as well as hosts of others with related interests. Third, ease of usage and flexibility. Fourth, users can enhance their reading, writing, and technology skills. Fifth, users can actively be involved in knowledge building, and of course, these mediums are user-friendly. There's a lot more advantages to mediums. You can just search the internet to look further into it, and that's what technology is used for, right? Personally, I think that the evolution of technology has transformed the way in which people are living, communicating, and learning. Thus, using technology is very significant for professionals in order to reflect this transformational change within all aspects of the social environment. In the field of education, technological advances play a significant role in increasing the effectiveness of professional development. Technology-centered professional development has the capability for improving the teaching of digital literacies by capitalizing on the availability of digital tools and social networking capabilities to collaborate, plan with, and learn from others.
Yeah, hi. Alright, we'll take note of that. Alright, I'll see you. Bye. Hi. You may be wondering who I was having a call with. It was a friend of mine from the Philippines. We were discussing about a project for our company, and we hope that project will be a successful one day. It is tough for us because we usually meet one another, or I will often travel from Malaysia to Philippines and he will often travel from Philippines to Malaysia. But nowadays, with technology and technology is advancing, things has been easier. Ever since COVID introduced himself to the world, everyone's life was hard. People were stressed, people were demotivated because they were thinking about how to maintain their professional development and work purposes. But however, as technology is advancing, things can get even easier and people can even gain many benefits from using technology and to inculcate technology in their work purposes. My name is Gaddiel Kudi and I'll present to you 6 benefits of technology in professional development. You may be wondering what are those? I'll explain to you and hope you gain many insights from my explanation. Hi everyone, my name is Gaddiel Kudi and I'll be explaining 6 benefits of using technology in professional development. There are 6 benefits of technology in professional development. What are the 6 benefits, you may wonder? Firstly, it can expand communication inside and outside of Malaysia. As technology is advancing, people are able to expand their work internationally through communicating. This can be done through various mediums of communication such as email, WhatsApp, Telegram, Google Meet, and Zoom. The primary intention is to establish or enhance international relationships between you and the other company. Next, emphasizing the importance of inclusivity. Technology allows different individuals to be involved in whatever meeting or learning that will happen. The bright side of this is it does not neglect those who are facing disabilities. For example, people with learning disabilities. Moreover, introducing the concept of individuality. Different people have different ways of doing things and these differences will have a big impact on that individual. Additionally, to make it more unique, everyone will be able to share and instill these differences. The first 3 benefits are the general benefits. Now I'm going to explain to you 3 benefits of using technology in the field of pedagogy. Technology could also enable a better engagement with students. With inculcating technology in teaching and learning, the relationship between the teacher and students can be maintained and developed throughout the whole time of being together. Adam Fart stated that a teacher can make the lesson into an interesting and fun lesson, and from this, students will have a better retention of what they are learning. Hence, technology drives better engagement from students and keeps them focused. Additionally, it can create a blended learning environment. Technology allows students to have unlimited access to various sources and materials of their studies, and this would ease the teacher's burden in which the students would not rely on their teacher other than the teacher being a facilitator. A website from American University remarked that Technology provides students with easy-to-access information, accelerated learning, and fun opportunities to practice what they learn. It enables students to explore new subjects and deepen their understanding of difficult concepts, particularly in STEM. Lastly, it improves teachers' productivity and efficiency. American University too stated that teachers can leverage technology to achieve new levels of productivity, implement useful digital tools to expand learning opportunities for students, and increase student support and engagement. It also enables teachers to improve their instruction methods and personalize learning. Schools can benefit from technology by reducing the costs of physical instructional materials, enhancing educational program efficiency, and making the best use of teacher time. All in all, technology can bring many benefits, and what I have explained are some of the examples. In my opinion, technology has allowed people to create more fun and engaging strategies into their professional development. Other than that, technology has enabled people to venture more and more into the world of technology, making people discover how technology works even better in order for you to enhance and also to improve your one's career. With that, I think that technology has promote itself into a more better and engaging environment in where people can have better relationship with other people.
It's such a lovely morning, isn't it? Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Just give me a minute. Hello, how are you? Welcome to Unit Perkhidmatan OKU. My name is Siti Nuraina Binti Rahman. So you must be here for my lecture, right? Okay, let's go. Today, I will be talking about the role of technology in helping students with disabilities, or SWDs for short. So first, before we dive in, I would like to highlight several things that I will touch in my presentation today. First, we'll get to know the basics, such as the educational programs offered to SWDs in Malaysia, recent statistics of SWDs in Malaysia, as well as the 7 categories of SWDs. And then we'll get to know what is assistive technology, or AT for short, and its advantages to SWDs in the classroom. Okay, so are we all ready? Let's go! In Malaysia, we have 3 programs offered for students with disabilities. So the first program is Special Education Schools, or Sekolah Pendidikan Khas, and these schools offers unique curriculum specialized for children with disabilities. We also have Special Education Integrated Program, or Program Pendidikan Khas Integrasi. So this program offers specific classes within mainstream schools for children with disabilities. And then we also have Inclusive Education Program, or Program Pendidikan Inclusive, which aims to integrate special needs children into mainstream classes, but with the support of extra teaching aids and additional assistance. According to data from Ministry of Education in 2020, we have a total of 239,114 students with disabilities in 2020. So isn't that impressive? So let's take a look at the number of SWDs according to each program. So, as you can see in this pie chart here, special education schools contributes the least number of SWDs, which is just 1% out of the overall number, or 2,649 students. Then, followed by Special Education Integration Program, or PPKI, which is a total of 31%, or 74,447 students. And lastly, the biggest chunk of SWDs are in the Inclusive Education Program, which amounts to 68%, or 162,018 students. Moving on, there are 7 categories of SWDs. First, we have students with visual impairment, which is categorized into partially or fully blind. Then we have hearing impairment, or totally deaf students. We also have students with physical disabilities, speech disabilities, mental disabilities, and learning disabilities. So learning disabilities usually comprise of students with Down syndrome, mild autism, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or better known as ADHD, minimum mental retardation, and specific learning disabilities such as dyslexia and slow learner. And then we also have, lastly, students with multiple disabilities, which mean that they have more than one disability. So, for example, this student could have visual impairment and hearing impairment at the same time. Now that we've gotten to know the basics about SWDs, which I personally think is important for you to know, especially if you're a future teacher, let's get into assistive technology, or AT. So what exactly defines AT? So according to the Individuals with Disability Education Act idea, any equipment that is used to increase, maintain, or improve functional capabilities of individuals with disabilities is considered as AT. So it may include any software program or product system that can be of help to people with disabilities. Additionally, recent studies have demonstrated that assistive technology is a potential aid to help promote the educational needs of SWDs, and that the integration of technology is important to increase the efficiency of learning among SWDs in the classroom. According to Kentucky Assistive Technology Service Network, there are 10 categories of assistive technology, and these include technologies for 1. Vision and hearing, 2. Speech, 3. Communication, 4. Learning, cognition and developmental, 5. Mobility, sitting and positioning, 6. Daily living, 7. Environmental adaptations, 8. Vehicle modifications, 9. Computers and related, such as software and hardware, 10. Recreation, sport and leisure. Assistive technology ranges from low-tech to high-tech. What's the difference, you may ask? Well, low-tech is low-price equipment, and so it costs significantly less than high-tech equipment. It is also simply designed and requires limited training in order for people with disabilities to use it. Meanwhile, high-tech devices are more complicated, and so they cost more, which means that the equipment are usually very expensive. They also require training or guidance from the user. So, curious to see what are the examples of low-tech versus high-tech assistive technology? Worry not. Let's go to the next slide. As you can see in this slide, some examples of low-tech devices include talking watches, pencil grips, highlighting marker tape, eyeglasses, and earplugs. Talking watches are most often utilized by visually impaired individuals. Pencil grips, on the other hand, help students with cerebral palsy. For example, because people with cerebral palsy often have a difficult time writing due to limitations in muscular function. So, pencil grips help them overcome their limitations in terms of handwriting. Then, we also have highlighting marker tape, which are beneficial for students with learning disabilities, especially those that struggle with reading comprehension. Of course, we have eyeglasses, and then lastly, earplugs, which is especially designed for students with autism and sensory disorders. This is because students with autism and sensory disorders may get overwhelmed in loud environments such as the classroom. So, in order to reduce distraction, they use earplugs. Then, some examples of high-tech AT include complex speech recognition systems and educational software. For example, among them are computer programs and tablet applications that provide text-to-speech such as Kurzweil 3000, speech-to-text such as Dragon Naturally Speaking, word prediction capabilities such as WordQ, and graphic organizers such as Inspiration. We also have high-tech software such as spell checker and math software. Of course, the ones that I've shared with you are just some examples of low-tech and high-tech devices. But rest assured that there are many more available in the market. AT is constantly growing in order to provide the best help for those who need it. However, we must keep in mind that in order for assistive technology to be effective in the classroom, it needs to be embedded within quality instruction. Therefore, teachers and students alike need to be trained in how to meaningfully integrate assistive technology into academic context so that the devices won't detract for learning but instead helps promote learning instead. We have finally reached the last subtopic for today's presentation, which is benefits of AT to SWDs. So AT, both low-tech and high-tech, provide enormous potential for students to make the most out of their educational experience. Why? Because assistive technology helps them to capitalize on their strengths and bypass or compensate for the loss of function. And then next, AT also helps students with special needs to develop independent thinking skills, maintain self-reliance, increase autonomy, develop problem-solving skills, facilitate a sense of continuity in living conditions as much as possible, and they can become more actively involved in their educational activities, whether at home, schools, or with communities. Other than that, the next benefit of assistive technology to students with disabilities is that it helps supports learning and promotes interactive experiences in the classroom. Therefore, as a result, research has recorded that due to the integration of AT in the classroom, there has been improvement in reading, writing, and overall academic performance in SWDs. There is also an increase in students' self-esteem and confidence, which I personally think is wonderful. Alright, so that's it from me. Thank you for listening until the end. Bye-bye. In my humble opinion, I think that it's extremely vital for professionals to keep update with the times. Today, almost everything is done either digitally or online using technology. So, therefore, to meet the standards and needs of our job scope in the 21st century, I feel like we have to make sacrifices and learn to modify our behavior, knowledge, and update our working life to reflect what is current, which is technology.